Hey everybody, welcome back to Portal Reloaded, where I did manage to figure this out about 15 minutes after I cut the last episode. So the trick was realizing I don't need 1 and 2 to be lit up in order to exit. I just need number 3 to be lit up. And as you can see, I've already got the cube up there. So if I had just popped that in place, what am I missing here? I need to, let me get to the solution here. Let me go back to the present now. So we've got the future cube up there right now, and if I slam this in place, then you can see the doors are open, but I'm not up there. So I'll walk you through the whole solution here. So the first step was hitting number 1, which we saw last episode, to get this cube. The thing to realize, though, is that you don't need to have all 3 of these lit up. You only need that one lit up, because that's got a check mark attached to it. And you need something to put on the button over there, or rather over there, that lights up that check mark. So what I wanted to figure out was how do I get this and this hit so that the stairs come out and still be able to move the future cube. So I have to light this up and I have to light this up with just the present cube, right? So we've got our blue portal over there. Easy enough to move the orange portal, right? But the problem with this is, okay, now if we redirect it with the cube, that doesn't work. We don't get the thing that we're looking for, right? So what we can do instead is go to the future. We can change the location. So we can send the portal, for example, here, and send that through to the past. And now in the past, we have one line hitting the number 2 dice, and we can come over here with the present cube, and we can hit the stair power, right? So as soon as we do that, things start to toggle on and off, because in the future, well, no, that's fine. Now we can go to the future and grab the future copy of the cube. It looks like we just managed to... It looks like that's interesting. So before I was having a problem where as soon as I put the present cube down, it blocked the line through the time portal because the future copy of it blocked it. But you could still go through and grab it. And as soon as you moved it, now we've got both of these enabled. I can climb up to the 3rd floor here. And I can drop the future cube there. And then I can just change the local portal. And now we've solved the puzzle. So I did figure this one out on my own. It took me about 15 more minutes after the last thing. The key was realizing that I didn't need all 3 of the dice lit up at the same time. I just needed this one. So after I figured that out, it all came together. I kind of wish I'd kept recording, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. I'm playing on the honor system here.
Well, you solved it. Congratulations.
That's all you have to say? All right. These puzzles are getting more challenging. They're taking a lot more time. I remember breezing through the first 7 like, oh, this is fun, but not that fun. Now it's getting interesting.
We tried many times to open a passage to the future, but this connection, exactly 20 years from now, is the only one stable enough to last longer than a few microseconds.
Yeah, I can't quite grab this cube. It's too far away. I guess this is introducing a new mechanic, these little popper arms, which will keep throwing it up, giving it momentum. Okay, chamber 16. Here we go. Let's see how this one does. Yep, so here's a popper arm. Gonna throw us forward. Okay. So that gives us some momentum into this panel, whatever that's for. So obviously we need to get up there somehow. Yeah, we need to get up there. And we would love to put a portal right there, but there's a time panel. Or there's a fizzle field, so that's not going to work. No cubes at present. All right, let's go to the future and see what we're working with. So the fizzle's gone, but we can't start our jump. So, interesting. So we want to, I think, go through a time portal on one of these jumps. So this pops us there, which pops us into that one. And if we preserve momentum by falling through that, then go, let's say, like this, that should carry us over to there. And then in the future, we can pop that one there and then that one there, right? We can move our portals in the future. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, now we're on a loop. Oh, that's, we almost had it. Wait, hold on. Where do I want to shoot now? We need to go through the green portal and then shoot that thing. Where is it? Where is it? I've lost it. It's tough. And what exactly am I going to need to shoot here? Okay, all right. So wait a minute. As long as we... So we're going to come flying out of the green portal into the orange portal. So if I pop the blue portal up there, that should solve the puzzle. Now we just need to go back, reset the green portal, and do this one more time. And I think we get it. Maybe this puzzle... Maybe this is just an introduction to something. Maybe this isn't that hard. All right, let's see. Over the blue portal, out the orange into the green. And then orange to blue. And momentum, and we've solved it.
The second half of this testing course is located below you. Unfortunately, no elevator can take you there, so you will have to take the stairs.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hello.
That works too.
Okay, a little bit of a navigation puzzle here. Kind of fun. Got the blue one there. Oh, oh. I fell off the edge. That's no good. So what if we don't shoot it? What if we don't shoot a portal? Yeah, it still happens.
That works too.
Okay, so we come to here. And then, nope, 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 nope. Damn it. I got too close to the edge again. Yikes. I'm trying to get good angles to shoot portals, but going too close to the edges. All right.
That works too.
Let's be careful here. There we go. There's one. Here's two. We've got blue behind us. That looks good. Have we made it, or do we have to go further down? No, I think that's death. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? I think we must want to be on that walkway. Up there. Does that look right? I'm not sure that is right. Yeah, we need to be a little bit further back. Hold on. Something like that. Okay. Now, hold on a second. Where are we going? Where's our... Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay.
You might have noticed that something is not quite right here. Remember when we told you that the decay of the facility was completely intentional? Turns out, that was a lie.
Okay.
There is a bigger picture here. Your test might be the most important one ever conducted. For now, let's just try to get back on track and keep going.
All right. We've made it into a control room. Here's an observation room. This apparently doesn't work. What are we doing here? Are we traveling somewhere? What are we doing? Can we shoot through windows? No. Oh, do I have to hit the... I have to hit the E key. That's what I was missing. I forgot to hit the E key there. I was like thinking I'd just walk into it and go forward. What else have we got here? Lots of tubes of cubes, pneumatic tubes. Coffee stain. Oh, there's some interesting code here. 2-package chocolate cake mix. Prepare coconut pecan frosting. All-purpose flour. Peel licorice. Looks like we got a cake recipe there. Somebody's tapping into GLaDOS's operating system. And in here we have what looks like, I don't know, some sort of break room for the staff. Alright, well. Let's go through. I wonder if we should have tried... Wait a minute. I wonder if we should have tried... Oh, we can't fire time portals here. We're locked. So the gun is not functional for creating time portals at the moment. I do see... We can get down there like that. There's test portal or chamber 17. This is blocked. Okay, I guess we just go forward. Looks like we've got another jumping puzzle. It's gonna send us up here. Okay. Oh, there's a little tiny room where we can create a time portal. Only in here. Very interesting. Okay, so we can get back to the present. And now we're in chamber 17, so we can kind of examine this a little bit. So it looks like we once again have to throw ourselves, and we want to end up... Where? Over there? This is going to send me the other way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This sends me straight up. Interesting. So we need to get up a good head of momentum and come flying out of this, I think, or... Maybe. What other momentum can we get going, though? Where is this gonna fling us? Over here? Oh, I didn't quite do that well enough. Oh, that's gonna I'm gonna die here. I thought that was a shiny floor. It was not. It was definitely not a shiny floor. Okay. So this is gonna launch me up where I can get into the time room. And then over here, I was looking at creating... Yeah, I wanted to see if I could just... It seems like this is far too easy of a solution, but... Let's go flinging over here. Ah, there's the rub. Somehow we have to get... Wait, how would we even do that? This would block... This would block any, Doesn't this dissolve any cubes if we found one? There's no way to get a cube in here, is there? Maybe. Maybe we can bounce a cube through. Oh, we can... Well, we can bounce it through probably in the future. If we go to the future, we probably have to solve it there, right? So the simple solution won't work in the future for some reason. I don't know what yet, but it definitely won't. All right, let's go take a look. So, yeah, the fizzle field is gone. But so is this thing. This was our easy path, right? We just jump there, pop out, and head over there. That's not going to work. So we are going to need to find out. I don't even know where we get a... Where do we even get a cube from in this chamber? Where are we getting our cube? That's still deathly water. This thing doesn't work anymore, so we can't... Well, we can use a time portal to fling ourselves around, but I still don't understand where we're getting a cube from. Let's... Wait a minute. Let's hop down here. Okay. Hop over here and take a look around. No cube here. Where are we getting the cube from? What do we got down here? Is there a cube in here or something we could use to get a cube in here? I don't see a button or a dropper anywhere. How are we depressing the button? Assuming we can get it up there, how are we depressing the button? So we can come here, we can go in there to travel through time. That's the only place we can travel through time. We can get up there sort of... Maybe I should just head up there and see if there's maybe a cube waiting there for me or something. And then this is deathly water. That's deathly water. All right, well, let's set up to travel there in the future first. So if we come, let's see, I need to, I think, go like this. So we fling ourselves into that. And then we come out of that one in the future. Or do we? Huh. Stairs work here. So we need to fling ourselves out of this in the future, right? Oh, hold on, there's a cube dispenser. So where's the button? What is that up there? Oh, look at that. There's a button right there. Okay. So let's see. Now this is getting interesting. So how do I get the cube first? If we fling ourselves there, and is that stuff there in the future? Hang on. Is the cube dispenser and the button there in the future? I think so, right? I just didn't see it. There's the button. Yep. There's the dispenser. Okay, so that stuff is there in the future. But we want to get a present cube so we can mess around with time stuff, right? So how are we going to fling ourselves at that? We could do it in the future pretty easily. Just by... Oh no, we can't use the time portal. Can't use the time portal out here. We're limited. Okay. And this green field will not destroy cubes, but okay. So, flinging options we have include this thing. So if we fling ourselves out of there, then we kind of need to do something in the air here. Like, what if we do that? Or can we fling ourselves hard enough to hit this button? Oh, we can. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. All right, so that gets us a cube. We have a cube in 2 timelines now. So in the future... Now, wait a minute. Is there... In the future, right? We don't have a way to fling ourselves. And we can't fling ourselves through the... We can't fling ourselves through the time portal because it's locked in this little cabinet. So how do we get up enough... Let's see, we can't fling ourselves there. I can get up there and take a look around, kind of see what we're dealing with. We could, theoretically, pop the ball around on this thing. That thing can give us some momentum, right? But not that much. Not enough for what we're trying to do. And we can't fling ourselves into a portal, really. How am I going to get enough momentum to get up there with this thing busted? Where am I going to get momentum from? Is there any way to fling myself anywhere interesting? So I could kind of like come... I can get a little bit of height up here. Maybe... Can I get down all the way to there? No, I really can't. This is the only place where I can have the time portal. There's nowhere else, right? Okay. Well, let's think in 4 dimensions. Is there some way... I really don't see a way to use the time portal here. We can easily fling the box up there or carry the box up there in this timeline, but the thing will destroy it. And we can't create a time portal up there, can we? Wait, let me just make sure I'm not... Yeah, my time portal button doesn't work here. So how could we fling it in the past? I'm a little stuck on this one, but we'll keep working through it. So, rather the future. In the future, what else do we have to work with? We've got a lot of height that we can get up there. Are there any panels on the ceiling anywhere? Something we can drop from? We can kind of maybe get started by falling from somewhere. If it gave us enough momentum. There's that one up there. So we could fall from that to... Could fall from that to there. Right? We could... Well, we'd have to shoot it on our way down. But we could fall from there to there. What does that do for us? Yeah, not really. Because we start gaining angular momentum or horizontal momentum as soon as we start passing through that. So what I'm really looking to do is figuring out how do I get momentum here in the future. I need to either fall from something or jump onto something that's pretty high up. This is all covered, so we're not going to be able to use that. There's the button, but we can't hit the button. There's this... So the one thing we have access to is this thing that kind of bounces around, right? Or bounces straight up and then straight down. Does this give us anything? Not really, not that I can see. And we can only get a little bit of movement on this. If we jump on this moving forward, it doesn't really preserve much. That one works, but those don't really buy us much. How are we getting over there? I'm not missing an obvious, there's not a panel over there, right? No. How do we get momentum going without using the time portal? Or maybe we do use the time portal. But the only place we can put it is there. So even if we flung ourselves sort of through it, we'd come flying out straight right over to here. Is there something that we can do with the cubes, or... There's got to be some way that I'm not seeing, obviously, to get some momentum going. So, like, we can come out of that and drop onto that, but then the angle starts messing us up, right? As soon as we come through at an angle, we can't hit it a third time. I do think that panel has to be part of the solution, and this panel too. I just don't quite see how. Can we do something in the past? But then the time portal's locked behind that little treasure room. So how do we? Is there something through here? There's a door there and a stairway. I wonder if that's something. Is there anywhere we can kind of see to shoot a portal over through here? Not really. It's probably a distraction. Why is this here? Why is this thing functional here? Does this do something in the past? If we had the cube bouncing in the past, it would be bouncing in the future, I guess? Maybe. Is that bouncing pad functional back here? Yeah, it's the same thing over here. So what's the value of that? Let's go grab the cube. If we throw it on here, it should just go straight up and keep shooting straight up, right? Yeah. So what does that do? Okay. Maybe that makes it somehow possible to get it over there in the future? Or maybe in the past? I don't know what that does. Let's go see what effect that has in the future. Is it even there in the future? Is it still bouncing? Yeah, it's still bouncing 20 years later. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so if we could fling ourselves somehow, we could maybe grab it in midair and land. But the problem is we can do that in the past, but we can't do it in the future. How can we generate momentum in the past and preserve it into the future? How do we pass through the... We just can't put that down anywhere. Like, I can shoot it as much as I like in here, but I can't shoot it out. Past, future. Present, future. Present, future. I think that's part of the solution. I'm just not sure how. Can we somehow use this momentum differently? Is there any place along this path? Like if we could, can we shoot towards that faster, maybe? And then shoot through, like if we had the portal here, for example, shoot out here somehow? I think the time portal must not be part of the solution because it's locked in the little cubby. So unless you can figure out how to get shooting real fast, like over here, even that, I don't think it would work. You come shooting out of here and then what? Then you're just shooting back over here to hit that again, to go that way, to hit that, to go that way. So that must not be it. How are we going to get ourselves shooting out of that orange portal fast enough to grab the cube and land? Is that part of the solution? If we go back here, right? We can use this to gain plenty of momentum, and we can fly through the air. And I've got that in the wrong place, but if we had it over here, then we can fly through the air and land at the thing, right? That flies us over here. And now if we had a cube, we could exit, but we can't do that in the past. There's no panels up here, so there's no way I'm teleporting anything up here. locked. Actually, wait a minute. When we pass through the green portal, now we can shoot the green gun. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. That changes everything. Aha, okay. Now I've got something to work with. Okay, hold on. That was tricky. Okay, so I don't want to pass through that. Because I've gone up to the exit, and I've passed through the green, and now I have these portals. All right, so now I can pretty much solve it. I wonder how long it took people to figure that out. It looks like that's the only way to place time portals. But if you go to the exit and come back out, now I can place time portals wherever I want. So we can let's see. Now it should be fairly straightforward to solve. I fling myself there, and then what? We still need to solve this. Fling myself there. If I place the time portal there, I'll come flying out this way, and then what? No. Okay, there's still a little bit of a tricksy problem here. I'm still not entirely 100% sure how to solve this. So if I go there, and then come out there, then what? Then I'm flying that way. And that doesn't help me. If I... Huh. So my end goal has to be to come out of here in the future, right? So if I go to the future... So I fling there, come out of there. I'm flying that way. That doesn't really do much for me. Wait, what if I put the time portal right there? I think that's it. So I fling through there. That flings me down once, straight into the time portal, and I come flying out of it on the other timeline going that way, right? I think this is it. And then I grab the cube, or I try to grab the cube. There it is. All right. Very cool puzzle. This little trick of hiding the ability to create the time portal behind coming up to the exit and then turning around and leaving, that's nasty. I wonder how many people figured that out without looking it up. All right. Let's get the solve.
Well done. Since the catwalk to the next chamber appears to be non-existent, you can rely on the power of aerial faith plates to get you there.
Aerial faith plates. What? Aerial faith plates? What are those? Is he saying to just believe that there's something here that I can walk on, or or take a leap and have faith that you'll land? Ah, here we go. Okay.
This next chamber should really test your observation skills. Take a good look around first, and then decide what to do, and in which order.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we've made it to Chamber 18, guys. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, we will tackle this next puzzle. These are getting really challenging. It's taken me pretty much a full episode to do each one, and some of them I can't solve. Well, I've only had to look up the one. So 12 stumped me. I had to look that one up. The other ones, what was it? It was it 16 that I had to take a break and come back? The one with the redirection cubes. That one took me another good 15 minutes off camera to solve. But most of them I've been able to solve in one episode. I'm hoping that trend continues. But I'm gonna take my break here, and we'll come back and do Chamber 18 next time. So until then, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then. Take care.